So welcome back to Element Up. In this video, we'll be talking about how to solve integration questions with limits. Okay, how to integrate with limits. So this is an integration question here. You have to integrate this, but we're given some limits. Okay, so the limits are 2 and 1. So 2 is the upper limit and 1 is the lower limit. So you have to integrate this. It's very, very simple. You just do the basic integration first, integrate it normally, then you apply the limit. So for the first one, you have integral of x ds from 2 to 1, okay, or from 1 to 2, depending on the one you call first. Okay, so 1 is the lower limit, 2 is the upper limit. So let's just do the normal integration first. Integrate x, this x is power 1 here. So if you integrate that, just increase the power by 1. So you have x to the power 1 plus 1, then divide by that same 1 plus 1. Okay, then you open your square brackets and you include the limits, the lower limits, include it here, the upper limits, place it here. Okay, so x1 plus 1 is 2, so you have x squared over 2. Then you place your limits here. Take note, in questions involving limits like this, there's no concept of integration. So your final answer, there will not be anything like plus c. Okay, there will be nothing like that. So let's apply the limits now. So anywhere you see x, start with the upper limit, which is 2. So anywhere you see x, you apply 2 there. So there's x here, I'm going to put in 2 there. So this will give you 2 raised to the power 2 divided by 2 minus 1 raised to the power 2 divided by 2. So 2 raised to the power 2 is 4. Okay, so you have 4 over 2 minus 1 over 2. 1 squared is the same thing as 1. So if you finish this up, 4 minus 1 is 3. You're going to get 3 over 2. Or you can say 1.5. 3 over 2 is 1.5. So that's the answer to that question. For this second one here, you have to integrate x minus 1, then including limit from 1 to 2. So it will look like this: x minus 1 dx 1 to 2. So first of all, integrate normally. Okay, so if you integrate this one, when you integrate x, you're going to get x raised to the power 1 plus 1 over 1 plus 1, because there's imaginary 1 here, minus, if you integrate 1 is just a constant. If you integrate it, you're going to get only x. Then put your square bracket, include the limit 2 to 1, 2 to 1. Then finish it up from here. 1 plus 1 is 2. You have x squared over 2 minus x. So you put the limits now. So anywhere you see x, first of all, put in 2 there. Start with the upper limit, which is 2. So I'm going to start with 2. So there's x here. I'm going to put 2 there. So that will be 2 squared over 2 minus, there's another x here. So I'm going to put 2 there minus 2. So that's for the upper limits. Then minus, now lower limit is 1. So I'm going to start with 1 now. Anywhere I see x, I'll put 1 there. So starting from here. So this will give me 1 squared over 2 minus, I'll come here, put in 1, minus 1. So just simplify this. 2 squared is 4. So you have 4 over 2 minus 2 minus, this minus here will affect the signs of what is inside. So you have 1 over 2 minus times minus give you plus 1. So simplify this. 4 over 2 is the same thing as 2. So 2 minus 2 minus 1 over 2 plus 1. So 2 minus 2 is 0. That will cancel out. So you have minus half plus 1. Okay, which will give you the same thing as half. So the answer to this question is half. So for the next one, we have to integrate 5x squared, limit from 1 to 4. Okay, so we have it here, 5x squared dx, limit from 1 to 4. So the first thing you need to integrate is just integrate this one normally first, because you have 5x squared. So x is to the power 2, the power is 2, so you have to increase it by 1, then divide by that same value. So you're going to have 5x squared 2 plus 1 divided by that same 2 plus 1. Okay, then from here, what you're going to do next is you include the limits. Put your square brackets and put your limits there. So 2 plus 1 is 3. 2 plus 1 is 3. 2 plus 1, 3. 2 plus 1, 3. So you're going to have this next value here. Okay, the next step, you plug in your upper limit, which is 4. So anywhere you see x, put in 4. So x is here. So that will be 5. 5 times 4 is to the power 3 divided by 3 minus, then you plug in 1. Anywhere you see x, put in 1. 5 times 1 is to the power 3 over 3. So 4 is to the power 3, the same thing as 64. Okay. Then 5 times 1 raised to the power 3, same thing as 5. 64 times 5 is 320 over 3 minus 5 over 3. Then the bottom is the same, so just subtract the top. So 320 minus 5 will give you 315. 315 divided by 3, that will give you 105. So that's the answer to that question. So for this next one, you have to integrate minus 1 to 1 minus 3 over 4 t squared dt. So it's the same value, the same scope, same method. So let's start like this. You have 3 over 4 t squared. That's what we are integrating. To make this very easy, let's push this minus outside. So that will be minus integral minus 1 to 1 3 over 4 t squared dt. So let's integrate 3 over 4 t squared. That's this one here. So that will give you 3 over 4 t 2 plus 1, because that's the power, divided by 2 plus 1. Then include your limits, which is minus 1 to 1. So 3 over 4, 2 plus 1 is 3. So this is what you're going to get. 1 to minus 1. Don't forget you have a minus outside here. So there's a minus here. So let's put in the variable. Before putting the value, let's just cancel. This 3 can cancel this 3. Okay, so you have t to the power 3 divided by 4. Then 1 minus 1. There's a minus outside. And you put in the limit. Let's start with the upper one. So if you start with the upper limits, you're going to have minus. So I'm putting 1 here. Okay, anyway I see t, I'm putting 1. So that will give me 1 to the power 3 divided by 4 minus, then I open a smaller bracket because the upper limit must minus the lower limit. Then I'm putting minus 1 now. So that will be minus 1 is to the power 3 over 4. So if you finish this up, 1 is to the power 3 is 1. So you have 1 over 4 minus, open your bracket here, minus 1 is to the power 3 is minus 1. So let the expand to the minus, so that will be 1 over 4. Minus times minus is plus. Minus times minus will give you plus. That will be plus 1 over 4. That will be minus 1 over 4 plus 1 over 4. If you add it with LCM method, you are going to get 2 over 4. Okay, so 2 over 4 is the same thing as 1 over 2 when you cancel. So that will give you minus 1 over 2 as the answer. And for 3a, so do your normal integration, just integrate this, then apply your limits later. So when you integrate 3, that's a constant, so you're going to get 3x minus, get x squared, you get x is to the power 2 plus 1 divided by 2 plus 1. Then put your limits, minus 1 to 2. So 3x minus 2 plus 1 is 3, so you have x3 over 3. You can put your limits, minus 1 to 2. So you apply your upper limits first. So anyway you see x, put in 2. So it will be 3, this part here will be 3 times 2 minus 2 to the power 3 over 3. So this one will be in bracket. minus, then I'm putting in minus 1 now, lower limit. So 3 times minus 1, 3 times minus, then this guy, minus 1 raised to power 3 over 3. So let's simplify it step by step. So 3 times 2 is 6, 2 raised to power 3 is 8, minus 3 times minus 1, minus 3, minus, then minus 1 raised to power 3 is minus 1, okay, then you don't get 1 over 3, then you have minus 1 raised to power 3, that will give you minus 1, then divided by 3. So 6 minus 8 over 3 minus 3, minus times minus is plus 1 over 3. So simplified further, you have 6 minus 8 over 3, minus times minus plus, minus times plus, minus. So 6 plus 3 is 9. Then you have minus 8 over 3 minus 1 over 3. You can see the bottom is the same, 3, 3. So just add the top. So that will give you minus 9 over 3. Minus 9 over 3. So 9 over 3 is 3. 9 minus everything here, cut it with 3, you're going to get 3. So 9 minus 3, when you subtract it, you get 6. So the answer to that question is 6. Then for this last one, the concept is the same. You're integrating from 1 to 3. So you have it right here. So this is how you're going to approach it. Let's integrate it normally first. That will be x, integrate x to the power 2. That will be 2 plus 1 over 2 plus 1. Integrate 4x. So that's raised to the power 1. So 1 plus 1 over 1 plus 1. Now when you integrate 3, ordinary 3, that will give you 3x. Okay, then put your limits. Limit is 1 to 3. Then 2 plus 1 is 3. Minus 4x squared over 2. So x3, 2 here 1, 2 in 4 is 2. So you have 2x squared plus 3x. So at this point, you can put your limits, which is 1 to 3. So let's put in 3 now, starting with 3. So 3 to the power 3 over 3 minus 2 times 3 to the power 2 plus, putting in 3 here, 3 times 3. Okay, then I'll put in 1. I put in 1. Anyway, you see x, just put in 1. So you will get 1 is to the power 3, same thing as 1. So you get 1 over 3 minus x squared. If you put 1 there, 1 is to the power 2, which is the same thing as 1. Minus 2 plus 3 times 1, 3. So if you simplify further, 3 to the power 3 is 27, right? 27 divided by 3, that will give you 9. So here is 9 minus 3 to the power 2 is 9. Then 9 times 2 will give you 18. Minus 18 plus 3 times 3 will give you 9. Minus 1 over 3. 3 minus 2, that's 1 plus 1. Okay, so 9 plus 9 is 18. 18 minus 18 is 0. So everything here cancels out. Okay, so you have 0 minus 1 over 3 plus 1, which is the same thing as 0 minus 1 over 3 minus 1. So if you add this, you can use SCM method. 1 over 3 minus 1 is the same thing as writing 3 over 3. So if you add this, you're going to get minus 4 over 3. So I hope you now know how to do integration with limits. Thank you for watching this video. Share with your friends and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'm going to post some more video on this. Thank you for watching. See you guys later. Peace.